Now then, and welcome back to another episode of NemGo Evolved. And as you can see, I'm here in Crafting Room 101, ready to do some more crafting today to make some awesome new thing. I expect the crafting to take us all of about 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully I can get it done.
About 4 hours then, yeah?
It's not one of those long crafting recipes. Should be super simple, shouldn't it, Ego? Here you go.
I said should be.
I don't see you, Ego. You disappeared.
He's
run away. He doesn't want to do this.
I'm just doing something.
Okay. Invar sword. That's my first thing that I've crafted. Easy. Sorted. Invar. Plastic sheets. We made a lot of rocket fuel the other day in order to make plastic stuff. Plastic sheets for stuff, right? So hopefully this recipe isn't going to be too hard. I'm actually going to make a grinder and a mob spawner today. And I need 4 sheets of plastic for that overall. Ego's off getting a few other bits and pieces that we need for it all. We've still got, I believe I've still got 2 machine frames, 3 machine frames technically, available for crafting these things up. So I'm going to put one in there, and I'm going to put one in there. So the grinder is one side, and the spawner is the other side. I got some books. I got some raw rubber. We should be nearly good to go. Let's see. The books go into this one like so, and then the the auto spawner needed some emeralds and magma creams and stuff like that around and about on that side. But this one, let's start with the factory plastic. Compressed sawdust. Now we get some compressed sawdust from taking this stuff out of here, this sawdust, and compressing it. Surprise, surprise. I think we actually have to compress it in a compressor as well. Look. So put it in the compressor. No, that's not how you do it. You take it over to a thing and you compress it into something like that. No, that's not how you do it either. Oh, this is going to be something. Oh, yes, the middle one. Yes. So you'll do a ring of
you got it sorted?
Sawdust. Yeah, I got it covered. I knew that. I'd made some before just to test it out. I was just not thinking straight, I guess. It is kind of 4 around it like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got enough to do the second one as well. Good. So all I need now is some rubber, which I'm going to cook up some basic rubber in which machine? That one. That's a sag mill. Alloy smelter's still doing that one.
Now, mate.
That one. They've got so many machines over here, I'm not sure which one to actually do. Does that make that into rubber? Yes.
Thing is though, we must be the most eco-friendly pairing on this.
We're not gone nuclear. We're using all this from water power.
All this from water, yeah.
Reusable, whatever it is that they call it. Renewable. That's the one. Yeah. That's the word for it. Renewable sources. We are so awesome with our renewable sources.
I wanted to say like restainable or something like that.
Restainable. Yeah, that works. That sounds cool.
Because I was thinking of sustainable, like when you plant trees and stuff.
Sustained living, yes.
That's where my head was going.
Where's your head at? Sustained living. That's where your head's at.
Where's my head at? Yeah, keep my head there all times.
Alright, so I got 2 crafting tables here, getting started on some things. Do you have some of the components by any chance?
Components for
things. For the grinder, we need 2 tin gears and a redstone reception coil. I think I've still got some of those left. 2 tin gears. Have you? Can you? Or will you? Should you? Have you? Or will you?
Do you want to like try all of that again?
Yeah. Are you going to make some tin gears?
I will go make some tin gears.
Thank you very much. And then I'm going to need things like emeralds and magma creams and nether wart. Do you have any of that on your person, or should I fetch it all from the drawers?
I would fetch it from the drawers.
Okay, good. Right.
Because you'd have to come up here and get it off me anyway. So
No, I know where it's at.
How many gears do you need?
I need 2 gears.
So that's 8. You need 8 ingots, man. 8 ingots.
Ingots, yes.
Tingas.
Tingas.
Oh.
Tingas? Did we just say tingas?
A tinga.
8 ingots. Emeralds.
Please tell me I can make a tinga some other way other than. Oh, no way.
What? Can you just smelt the tin?
The smelt's just like kind of.
Oh, it's kind of chocker.
Back up still.
Okay, well, you'll figure it out. You're a clever man.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
I got this, bro.
You got it. How are we doing for time? I've made an auto spawner that's ready. It's just these 2 tin gears now. That's all I'm waiting on. 2 tin gears. Are you the one that's holding it all up, or is the smelter?
Well, technically, it's a smeltery, so don't judge.
There's only one method for making tin gears, isn't there?
Unless you got the caster, which
metal
we don't
press. Have. Metal press is the other thing, isn't it? There's one through a metal press in immersive engineering, and one through the Tinker's smeltery gear cast, which is the one we're doing. Okay, and then we're going to make the grinder, and that's that one done. And we're going to make the auto spawner. That's that one done. And we're going to take them over to the magic dome and set them up ready and awesome, ready, sorted. Because we want the mob farm over there to be using this. Well, you'll see in a minute. We'll see you over there. So, over here at the magic dome, I did a little bit of work since last episode. I've been over here once or twice trying to get things sorted. I was making a bit of a mob farm for these guys. It's just very, very vanilla. Water sends them down that way and all that kind of stuff. Then they go. They all go the same direction. That was my big plan. That the zombies drop down into there. Water comes down this way. The little red caps go down in there. The water comes this way. They join up in water streams together and go down that way. And then they come up this water funnel up here and out and drop down into here. And I beat them up. And
that sounds pretty amazing.
It works, but because the red caps are so small and the occasional baby zombie spawns, the whole elevator doesn't quite work. I tried putting ladders there to try and force them to climb a little bit, and that did clear out some of the problems, but it didn't end up working fully. So I've not shown it on camera because I couldn't get it to work properly. Basically, that's why no one's seen it yet. Because I couldn't get it to work properly. You couldn't see it, so I didn't show it off. But now we've got the technology to turn this into a better mob farm with the grinder and auto spawner setup. So we've got to decide
You
now.
have some faith in us.
We've got to decide now which one we want to kind of feed off. I think I remember the red caps dropping coal.
Well, if that's the case, then these.
So then we could use the coal in some kind of survival generator to power the spawner. And then, like the zombie one, we can just put a zombie in a net and spawn it that way, can we? Or we could have that in there as well, can we?
Liam, but if you want to put it in a net.
In a net. I've got quite a bit of coal over here, and I don't think I dug it all up, so it must be from mob drops. See, I'm pretty sure that they drop coal down. I've got a few things in here that I'm going to keep over here for supplies, and a few things that I take back over to our base as well. But this is working out quite nicely. It's a shame, really, that my witchery has been put a halt to because the witch's oven is unobtainium until I do a bit more research on the magic mods. I have been working on my research table, and I have got lots of unlocked stuff, and I have been doing researching and all that kind of stuff to advance the cause, but I haven't quite got there yet. I will do more while I'm AFKing. Now we're going to get a mob farm over here working. So first things first, let's get this mob farm sorted. Now, we could spend ages just ripping it all down back to its square one and all that kind of stuff, or we could utilise what we've kind of got and just put the mob grinder
Right, we need
at
the
bottom
grinder
of this.
needs.
If you come down here, look.
Yeah, in the water. All right, I'm with you. Yeah.
Instead of bringing them up here,
Yeah.
we can
Yep,
just
nope.
yeah,
You've just explained that doesn't work. So, yep, makes sense to go at the bottom.
we could just
Ooh,
put the
yes.
grinder down the bottom here. And yeah, there's coal and coal,
So which
coal and bones and stuff. Yeah.
they
So
come down where?
they
hello.
they just come
Thank you
round
for
here.
demonstrating that.
Yeah, thank you very much. And off he goes. So if we just put the grinder at the end here, and then it should pick everything up and kill them all and all that kind of stuff, and then send the mob essence up to a spawner.
Right, but we need to really get them in. Right. So we need to block it off.
Yeah, light it up, block it off. Well, if you come up this way, right, halfway up there was another spawner. So you come around here, over here, look. I found another spawner over this way, so I'll just turn that lighting on, and that'll stop the skelly spawning. There's a skelly spawner down underneath there, which is another good one for naturally making mob essence, isn't it?
Do you have any glass?
Do
Or
I
do
have
you have
any glass? I do
such?
have glass upstairs, yes.
Right. Do you want to go grab 2 pieces?
Okay, yeah. And then we'll fix all of that up. And I will start removing the water tower from the top down. And we can work from there. Because they never end up going that way anyway. So we need a chamber downstairs. So I'm going to remove all this. And Ego's going to work some magic on a power supply. And we'll get some bits and pieces sorted. And show you what we work out in just a little bit. Alright, so all that's gone. It's still going to be three spawners. This spawner, the red cap spawner, the zombie spawner, and the skelly spawner are all going to activate and go into the water streams. But instead of trying to bring them all the way up here, we're just going to kill them down there now. I think I filled all this in properly. Oh no, I missed a couple there. So this is currently on. Manually on-off levers to turn them all on and off at the minute still as well. But we'll work on that as well. There's something else. Ego's been busy down here crafting up a thing going on. What's this? This is the water streams coming down to here to a grinder at the end here. Enderman spawning somewhere? No, that's not Enderman.
Oh, that's my magnet,
That's
isn't
your magnet trying to get that one piece of block that's fallen down
it?
there.
There we go.
So, what's going to happen here is, by the looks of it, this grinder is receiving power from this switch and these survivalist generators that are currently carrying coal coke, awesomely enough. Am I explaining this right? You stop me if I get it wrong.
You
right?
just carry on, mate.
So the grinder is getting the energy directly from the LV capacitor next door to it. There's a switch here for turning it on and off, so I can turn the power off so it doesn't waste stuff. And then when the mobs come down, they'll get ground up by the grinder. Essence will get put into the grinder, which will leak out into the fuel tank, which I set up to pull from the grinder above. So the fuel will go there. There's 2 tanks. Yeah, there's a separate
Just
tank
because of the weight.
there.
Couldn't get the thing underneath because of the bedrock.
Bedrock, yeah. So 2 tanks, so it'll go through there, and then it will end up in this holding liquid transfer node, and then I can transport that through pipes to wherever I need it to go, upstairs, wherever. Maybe into an ender tank, so that the ender tank can be anywhere I want it to go. And this chest here will get the mob drops of things, which is
And whatever junk I've
whatever junk Ego throws in there will also get picked up on the way. And this is probably going to end up being an ender chest, so that the ender chest is getting the loot drops, and the ender tank is getting the mob essence and taking them way up the top there. This chest here is going to be for the power supply. So as red caps come down and give us coal, the coal will go straight into here and get fed into the survivalist generators. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty easy. Was well worth it though, I feel, because now I can run all the mob farms without worrying about those little tiny guys getting stuck in my mob farm water chutes and things like that. And
What's
I can just have these on all the time.
Oh, there we go. So
I'm gonna flick the switch and just leave them to carry on. And go, bye bye guys, you're going to your doom. And when I'm around here doing my magical research and all these crazy things, they can be dying down here and sending all their mob drops up. Later on, when I get into blood magic and I need sacrifices and all that kind of stuff, there's going to be a little while where I need to have sacrificial elements to it all, and I will change it around at that point to see what I need to do for that. That red cap didn't give us anything.
Did he not? Well, that red cap was a bit of a buttface.
So, if that red cap's not going to give us anything, maybe I need the red caps to go somewhere else. We'll get some more. I need to be up the top there to attract their attention to spawn.
Right.
So we'll let it spawn for a bit and we'll have a look to see what it does. And then we'll see about setting up the auto spawner somewhere close by. Yay, I'm home.
Okay.
Hi. How's it going down there?
Alright mate, just waiting for you.
Things are starting to spawn again now. Things with stupid hats on.
Cool beans.
Right, so I've created an ender chest and an ender tank combo for mob farms, and Ego has rearranged these slightly. Is this going over the top, underneath?
It goes down then over.
Okay, so this is where we want basically everything to disappear to, yeah?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to end up with a massive amount of stuff in my inventory.
Oh, why did you not?
No, I'm not. You are. And then that could all start disappearing into there, right? Wherever that may go, it'll come out of there eventually. We'll have an output. I've got the second chest here to be an output somewhere. For right now, though, that's just all going to sit going into there. So first off, it's going to come out the back here, get taken over this, through all of these generators to see if we can fit a coal in there anywhere. And everything but coal should then end up coming into this ender chest and getting taken out and put away somewhere. Yeah? That's the plan?
Yep.
Down at the
plan.
essence side, we need an ender tank.
No, we don't. We just need a tank there.
An ender tank.
Literally straight and on that bedrock.
Right there and
Nope.
there.
That's the one.
Okay. It's filling up. It's filling up.
Is that the right way around?
Yeah, it's received, look. It's got it in there. The ender tank is full. And this chest is emptying out into
The ender tank's full?
Yeah.
That's not full.
Okay, it looks pretty full.
Right.
But when you get down here,
Right.
when you get down to this level, it's got something in it. That's at least it's got something in it. Right, so now, can you see this in my hand?
Yep.
So you can see it's still filling. So this is good. So now we can take this upstairs and set up the actual new mob farm thing. The actual spawner needs that mob essence to make it function. We also need a power supply up here though.
Got that, don't worry.
Oh, you've got that sorted. Okay, okay.
Kind of.
Kind of. We need it to be a steady power supply. Maybe I need to like power it, but that's okay. And we're going to put something in here somewhere. So that the mob that spawns drops down there. And I should be able to change it. Change the spawn egg, whatever might be in here. With ease. Or relative ease, anyway. This has the same output area as a normal spawner, doesn't it? It's technically a normal spawner.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I just pop it on there like that? And then I can still reach it. I might not be able to reach it all the time. Let me just check this out. See if I can reach it from here. Can I reach it from the edge of here? No. I would have to get onto the top here and then be able to click on it just on the edge here, so it's just okay. By just okay, I mean it's only just okay. Let's put that on the side. Can I put that? Oh man. Okay, this is dangerously close to the edge of being put into our own mob farm. So I'm just going to put a couple of blocks here just for now. We'll remove these in a minute. And set there. Doesn't really matter which side these things are. You've got that covered there. Yeah, you're going to put a power supply over there somewhere. Awesome.
Which way do you want it here?
I'll put that there for now, why don't we? Yeah. Anywhere around there, I can always change it around a little bit. But just for now, we'll just see what's going on. Let's put that, turn it around. Mob essence fills up into the auto spawner. Very good. And then this is going to be down here as an output. So, hey, little slime, get in there. Okay, so now that should have all of the things it needs to start spawning. But what we need to do is still put something in it. So we still need to get a spawn egg in there for something to go and be spawned. What do you think we should have?
Cookies.
Cookies. Something to make cookies. We will make a cookie factory one day. I think we need something like... I'd like to say witches, but I don't think that's a good idea. Because I don't really need it. Oh, but the gunpowder might be worth it. Ooh. I'll tell you what. We'll go and have a wander about, and we'll see what we find. Yeah, that blaze isn't something that I want because of the water.
There you go. Got your pussy.
Thanks. Can I beat him up? Throw him out. I'll beat him up. I hope it doesn't burn all my stuff down. There we go. It started. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, got some sulfur and some bits and pieces. Let's go out and find out what we can catch. Right? And in the Twilight Forest. Let's get something crazy out of the Twilight Forest and see what happens. There's bound to be something that drops something interesting. Nom 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 nom. Running, jumping and fighting. Nom nom noms. All the garden suits. You got a zombie head for me as well there. Awesome. Okay, so we got a blue critter. See, go careful, go careful. Now you don't need to go that far. Come on. I'm gonna smash these blocks from underneath you now. Did you put it in? Did it look like it was working?
No.
No, you're just worried I actually work and smash the blocks for me.
Oh no.
Oh no! Don't break the spawner. Don't break the spawner.
It's not getting enough juice.
It's not getting. It's going 256 RF per tick, and it needs like 3,000 usage. So we're gonna amp that up a little bit. But once it receives it, it will spawn. At the moment, these survivalist generators aren't even working. So I need to put some coal in them.
I need to put some fuel in.
I'm going to put some fuel in, and it'll build up steady.
Where is your fuel?
Well, it'll be in one of these chests down here. One of them, don't know which one. Maybe the mid one. Yeah, that's it. We get some fuel. Pop some fuel in, and it'll be while I'm researching around here. It'll just be steadily pouring out and doing stuff as we go. There we go. Sorted. Yeah. So they're all generating a bit of power. This is going to start receiving more power than it can send, and then this is going to set itself up at 80,000 RF with
there you go.
50. Oh, it did it. That wasn't too long, was it? So it sends one of them down, and then they will die down here as well. Oh, actually, I can just put my chest up here and see what falls out. I don't need to go down there anymore.
It needs emptying.
Yeah, I can do that over here as well. I think I will have some auto-sorting facility at some point. Most of these mob drops are all going to end up being turned into magical juice. Magic juice. I got that magic juice. I'm going to turn it all into magic juice of some kind and make it all go for Thorncraft. Yeah, you could just cook it all. That's another method, I guess. I don't think it was anything to worry about. I think it was okay. You could do that. I don't think it would go into the furnace.
No, I wouldn't. It was just.
Or you could do it underneath here.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it. Make it so, and then all of that stuff could just get pulled out of there, bit by bit. There was some wheat in there. That's from that blue guy, blue wheat every now and again.
That was me.
And that will just put it all away, and as it comes out,
so yeah,
it gets sorted.
This needs a bit of an upgrade.
The power supply for it, yeah. Well, in actual fact, I think we need to make another grinder, right? Make another grinder and set something up with the spawner and grinder and the ender tank and ender chest back at our castle base. Because I don't really need it. I don't really need a spawner over here. Whereas we do need things like enderman spawners and blaze spawners and that kind of stuff working at base. Those places that constantly run. So the grinder here is just going to make the most of the mob drops and the mob essence for us. And then it sends all that to the main system back at base, where we can then have grinders and spawners and all that set up with ender tanks and ender chests to make it all work the way we want it to and spawn whatever we need resource-wise at the time with a better power supply to make the spawning work very quickly. Because it is like 3,000 something per tick.
Yeah.
Just
quite proof of concept.
Yeah, it works. Just proof of concept. Yep. A little bit more crafting. Another live stream maybe. Set up some kind of mob farm at base. But for right now, that is all we got time for, folks. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you found out something new today. Say goodbye, Ego.
Goodbye, Ego.
We will see you in the next episode of NemGo Evolved. Oh, here he is. He's popped his head up.
I'm coming. I was all the way at the bottom.
And then I started outro up the top without him. Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Check out the description for all the links to all the things, and he's going to do something in my camera right about now. Until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.